Fifth time's the charm. 5G, or fifth generation wireless technology, is powering the fourth industrial revolution. Sure, 5G is faster than 4G, but 5G is more than just a lot faster. The connectivity made possible with 5G is significantly more secure and more stable than its predecessors. Plus, 5G enables data to travel from one place to another with a significantly shorter delay between data submission and arrival. This delay is known as latency. However, before we begin our video, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Here's how it works. Like all cellular networks, the service area of 5G networks is divided into geographic subareas called cells. Each cell has local antennae, through which all wireless devices in the cell are connected to the internet and telephone network via radio waves. To achieve its very high speeds, 5G utilizes low and midbands on the radio spectrum, as well as whole new bands of the radio spectrum. These are so-called millimeter waves, broadcast at frequencies between 30 and 300 gigahertz, which have previously been used only for communication between satellites and radar systems. 5G damages birds' brains. On the internet, there is often a fine line between a healthy skepticism of new technologies and blatant misinformation. The recent claim that the radio waves from 5G cellular communication towers are causing mass bird die-offs is a perfect example of just how thin that line can be, and how quickly falsehoods can spread across Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and even in the comments of Audubon magazine's stories. The origin of this claim is as head-spinning as it is instructive, so let's untangle the knot. Does 5G really kill birds? And if not, why are so many people shouting about it online? The first part of this saga is fairly straightforward. No, 5G, the fifth generation of our mobile cellular network, does not kill birds. Radio wave emissions above 10 megahertz from radio transmission antennas are not known to harm birds, says Joe Kirschvink, a biophysicist at the California Institute of Technology who specializes in magnetics, in an email. 5G pros and cons. Pros: faster speeds. 5G is much faster than previous generation networks. With potential speeds of up to 20 gigabit per second, it is 100 times faster than that of 4G and 4G LTE. The enhancements 5G brings means downloading movies in seconds as opposed to minutes. One comparison showed that 5G would save consumers 23 hours per month in loading time across social media, gaming, and music or video streaming sites. 5G movie downloads, in particular, were decreased from 7 minutes to just 6 seconds. Once 5G is rolled out in its entirety, many consumers and businesses may consider 5G as a strong alternative to broadband connections. Low latency. Latency refers to the time that passes between an action and a response. For instance, the delay between when someone clicks a link to a web page and when the browser displays that web page. 5G networks will have far lower latency than 4G LTE. One trial showed that it could be less than 5 milliseconds. This reduced latency will be able to support new applications, such as IoT and artificial intelligence, allowing for real-time connectivity. Increased capacity. 5G will deliver up to 1,000 times more capacity than 4G across a larger frequency spectrum. It will be able to cope with simultaneous high-demand applications and will be able to connect thousands of internet-enabled devices, from phones to sensors and IoT. Cons. Limited global coverage. One of the biggest cons of 5G is that it currently offers limited or uneven coverage and is only available in specific locations. With highly populated areas being the key focus for deployment, it is likely big cities will be the first to take advantage of 5G, whilst remote areas may not see it for another 5 years. In the UK, some of the big business mobile providers, such as EE and Vodafone, enable you to track coverage. Decreased broadcast distance. It's not just the frequency of 5G that makes the network so fast. It is a combination of frequency and the new technology in the masts. However, 5G will not travel as far from the masts as 4G, and objects such as tall buildings and trees will block its high frequency. Therefore, in order to deliver the speed and service expected, numerous 5G towers must be installed for even coverage. This is both expensive and time-consuming. What's more, resistance from nearby residents has delayed the installation of some masts. And until this can be resolved, it's possible that we'll be experiencing a spotty coverage of 5G for some time. Cybersecurity. The rapid expansion of 5G will require a new approach to cybersecurity. As with any breakthrough technology, hackers will find ways to exploit vulnerabilities. Many are concerned that with increased connectivity and speed, we are making it easier for cybercriminals to gain access to our data and systems. So that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.